So the new thing from last week was that pick up to sidecar and the 3 progressive twinkles. So if we do our twirl run 3, pick up to sidecar, remember that we're gonna bring the ladies over to the man's left side, okay? And he's not gonna be turning a whole lot. He's gonna kind of be on that diagonal line of dancing wall. He's gonna bring the ladies to the inside of the circle so that she's on his left side, but on the inside of the circle, so he's headed down line of dance, basically. Then when we do our progressive twinkles, he steps forward, she steps back. There's your first step. Now you're gonna turn as you take the next step and step to the side and close your feet. And now we are in banjo position. Because every time you do a progressive twinkle, you're gonna switch from sidecar to banjo or from banjo to sidecar. So we now have a trailing foot free. We're in banjo, so that means we're gonna go to sidecar. He goes forward, I go back. We're gonna turn and take our side step and close our feet. Forward, side, close. Forward, side, close. So every time we do a twinkle, progressive twinkle, we're moving down the line of dance, we're progressing. Okay, you put your bodies in reverse order. So we do our 3 progressive twinkles and a step touch, which kind of gives you a break right there. 3 back twinkles. So now he's going back and the ladies are going forward with a lead foot. So we're going from banjo to sidecar. Same rule applies. He steps back, she steps forward. We're gonna turn right face, step to the side, and close our feet. Now he's gonna step back on his right foot. I'm stepping forward on my left. We're turning left face, step to the side, close our feet. He's stepping back with his left foot. I'm stepping forward with my right, turning right face, side, and close our feet. Back and face line, back, side, close. Okay? Okay, so last week we also did step, swing, spin, maneuver. So remember our step, swing, we're bringing the foot through. Spin, maneuver, he's spinning the ladies as he's doing his maneuver. 1, 2, 3. So remember, gentlemen, you're kind of cradling her in your arms so that she doesn't get lost. Very easy for her to get lost when she's doing that spin. So you're doing your step swing, and he's going to kind of hold his arm around so that she can just barely feel it kind of around her waist. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, like that, right there. It's nice to have that little strong hand to hold on to when she loses her balance. Forward, side, close, forward, side, close. So both halves of the box progress instead of just one half. So forward, side, close, forward, side, close, progressive box. So when we do a twisty vine, remember we all step to the side first. He steps in back like a normal vine. She steps in front. And then we all step to the side turning. So the part that makes it a twisty is the fact that we're going from a facing to sidecar to banjo. Okay, that makes it a twisty vine. If we did a regular vine, we would both step side, both step behind, and both step side, and we wouldn't be going to sidecar and banjo. So anything that's a twisty anything is going to be going to sidecar and banjo, back and forth. So if we do a twisty balance, then we're going to go to sidecar and banjo, or one or the other. So we're going to do a balance left and right. If we do butterfly, balance left and right, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. But if we do a twisty balance, then that means we can't go, both of us go behind. We're going to go to sidecar, 1, 2, 3. To banjo, 1, 2, 3. So the difference being, the man does his normal footwork just like he does on the vine, but the ladies are crossing in front instead of in back. So the twisty balance, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So she's doing her balance in front instead of in back. And if you're in closed position, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's still going from sidecar to banjo. Roll the ladies across. Is that the part? Yeah. Okay, let's try that. Not anything that's really in the books or anything. It's just forward waltz, drift apart. So if we're picked up in closed position facing the line of dance, and we do a forward waltz in closed position, 1, 2, 3. The next cue, in a lot of dances, drift apart. So that means that you're going to put some space between you. Normally when you do that, the men quit moving. He's not going to move any farther. So he's going to mark time 3 steps. But as he does that, he's going to put a little pressure into your lead hand and let the ladies drift back 2, 3. So we're drifting away from each other, but he's not moving, only she is. So we've got a couple feet between us. About 99% of the time from here, we're going to do a through twinkle, which is really kind of a strange place, but it works. Remember that a through twinkle turns, crosses through, and it turns a 180. So we're going to cross through, we're going to turn to step side, and we're going to close our feet, turning. Okay? So there's your through twinkle. Now from here, you're basically facing center of hall, so whatever comes next, you're going to end up usually coming back to a closed position with the man facing line. So it can be cued as, I hate this, some people cue it as another through twinkle twice. But to me, through twinkle twice would be this. And then they could tell you to do 2 left turns.
Don't think so.
Because 2 twinkles would end you in open position. So I, through twinkle, pick up to closed. Okay, to me that makes a little more sense. So forward waltz, drift apart, through twinkle, pick up to close. Why aren't you turning on that through twinkle? You're not turning. Go and turn through twinkle. Pick up. But a lot of the dances are written with only doing a quarter turn. So if we are in facing line, a reverse line of dance, and they want you to do 2 right turns to face line, sometimes it'll be just cued 2 right turns face line, or 2 quarter right turns, which would be a quarter turn and a quarter turn. So you're not doing that 3/8, you're only doing a quarter turn. Or you can do 2 quarter left turns, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Sometimes they'll do 2 quarter right turns, and then 2 regular left turns to get you around the face of the wall. Okay. That is so commonly brought down into phase 2. It's called a hover. It is probably in, I'd say maybe 50% of the phase 2 waltzes, that if you don't learn it, it's really hard to dance most of the phase 2s. A hover takes 1 measure of music and it's 3 weight changes, just like most figures. There is no close on a hover. The first step, you're going to do your lowering and you're going to step forward for the man, back for the ladies. You're going to be in closed position. The second step, he's going to step basically forward, slightly to the side, but not a lot, mostly forward, rising to the toe. And then the third step is turning to a semi-closed position and stepping out onto the toe into a semi-closed position. So that's the 3 steps of a hover. So if you do the hover in time like music it would be 1, 2, 3. So it ends standing on your lead foot with a trailing foot free. Okay? It gets 1 measure of music, 3 steps, 1 step on each beat of music. So hover, 1, 2, 3. 99% of the time after that, you're either going to do a through face close, a maneuver, or a pickup in phase 2. That's 3 things that you're going to do. One of those 3 things. Through face close is the most common, which would be through face close. So if you do that hover and through face close, 1, 2, 3, side, close. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Forward, 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 basically. Okay. And what I'm seeing is 1, 2, 3. No rock. No, it's not a rock to the side. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try